Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burv, and I'm back, baby. I'm back with another epic vintage toy hunt adventure. And man, guys, I gotta tell you, I was on that jiggy jazz. Oh yeah, I scored something really awesome. Some vintage 1980s toys with the help of my friend Thrifter Sean. You all know Thrifter Sean. Over the summer, Thrifter Sean is the guy that found the entire lot. Like, it was this huge lot of real Ghostbusters. Somebody had dumped their entire collection at the thrift store, and Thrifter Sean had called me up and said, dude, I'm over at the thrift store and someone dumped their whole real Ghostbusters collection. You got to get over here, you know. So I got over there and I got in on some of that action and got some real Ghostbusters toys from the 80s. So Thrifter Sean is another one of my thrifting friends that's always pulling through for me. Well, he just so happened he was at Plaza Thrift, aka Craptastic Sam's, while I was out hunting on the other side of Dallas Fort Worth. Like, I was literally an hour away from where he was, and he sent me some photos, and I knew I had to get over to Plaza Thrift immediately. So anyway, I got an action-packed episode for you today. I scored some really cool stuff. I'm ready. If you're ready, I hope you're just as excited as I am for this video. If you are, hit the like button and let's go.
My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
All right, let's get it on. What do we got on the Shelby shelves? Got a fire truck over there. Oh, look at this frog. Let's see, what else? There's gotta be something here today, right, guys? There's gotta be something. All right, let's go check the other side. Oh, we got a Guitar Hero guitar. Oh, isn't he colorful? Wow. Bright green. Oh, what's this? Cardinals Big Mac Land. Is that supposed to be like a McDonald's hat? I think this was here a couple of weeks ago as well. Nobody's bought it. How about this side? We ain't finding nothing today so far, that's for sure. This is like one of my favorite thrift stores to come to as well. It'd be nice to walk out of here with something today. We got a Millennium Falcon. All right, this is the final shelf before we check the baggies. All right, guys, I think we're about to get busted, at least with these shelves. Our next stop is Baggy Land. Well, hold up, wait a minute, what is this? It says Activision. Oh, I bet you that is for probably a Skylanders playset, huh? That's what I'm guessing. All right, let's see, what do we got in the baggies? What that looks like, some sort of Power Ranger thing. Oh, check it out. It's like a Roblox Kiss figure or something. Kind of reminds me of Kiss. I don't think it is. It reminds me of that. I don't know what these little... Well, it's like a little activity pack. It's interesting. It's got a little, like a Lego keychain thingy or something. I like the robot. Look at all these Barbie type dolls. Is that like Wonder Woman? Oh yeah. Looks like some Disney stuff. There's some Barbies over there. Doc McStuffins. And then this is usually where all the die-cast stuff is. Yeah, I think we're gonna get busted overall, guys. I ain't seeing nothing in here. don't know who that is. He's kind of made out of cheap plastic, though. Our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Got some bags of little green army men. Hot damn. This Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. This thing is selling for like $10 to $15. I'm gonna get it to flip it. What's this? The Dilbert Principle. It's got Dilbert on it. Vince Gill, Bob Willis, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Neil Diamond. Oh, we got the Righteous Brothers. You've Lost That Love and Feeling. There's some other hits on there too. You'll Never Walk Alone. I don't know. I might get that. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll think about it. Hanna-Barbera. Daniel and the Lion's Den. I'll definitely get this. These Hanna-Barbera Bible movies or whatever, these cartoons, these things are awesome. They're really, really well done. I've got a few of these, so I'll definitely pick this up. We've got a Harry Potter character kit. Includes necktie and eyeglasses. Oh man, check that out. Awesome. I'm here to pillage and plunder your toy section. Arr. That's like a pirate sound. Do Vikings go arr? They do now. Oh, check it out. Fisher Price clock. That looks like it could be a newer one. Yeah, 2009. It's a reproduction. All right, so not a whole lot of vintage toys on the shelves for you, boy, but I did pick up the Hanna-Barbera Daniel and the Lion's Den VHS. Again, I absolutely love that Hanna-Barbera series of Bible stories. It is fantastic, and I highly recommend it. So, all right, well, we're on a side of town where we've got Big Texas Thrift, where we just were, and then like literally right across the street is the Goody Wheel, and then right across the street from that is Thrift Giant, old Thrifty Pants. So let's head on over to the Goody Wheel and see what kind of goodies they got. All right, my friends, we are at the Goody Wheel, baby. What you got for me today, Goody Will? What you got for me today? Hopefully you got some vintage toys for your boy. Let's check it out. All right, let's see. This Goodwill normally has nothing for us, but it's always worth checking out. Oh, there's a little spider car. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there ain't nothing here, nothing. It's always a disappointment. What's this right here? Oh, nothing. Oh, what's this? Oh, we got some Teletubbies. These things are kind of gross, if you ask me. I don't know why anybody would want their kid to watch that. It's just, ugh. Oh, look at this. Nightmare on Elm Street. Huh. That's a nice looking one too, man. There's no price on it, but I noticed that like Goodwill's charging like $3. In some cases they're charging $5. Yeah, like $4.99 for that. That's nuts. But yeah, I might pick this one up. Yeah, this is another $12 to $15 VHS. Hopefully, because it doesn't have a price on it, maybe they'll give it to me for like $1.99, which is what I think they charge for their DVDs. We'll see. I'm gonna pick it up. I'll let you guys know. Oh look, the $166 Xbox system is still here 2 weeks later. Yep. They gave it to me for $1.99. So I did end up scoring the Nightmare on Elm Street VHS, which is really cool to add to my VHS collection. And of course, the $165 Xbox is still there. Go figure. Let's go check out old Thrifty Pants. Oh, how crazy. We just saw this exact, I think it's the same one that was just over there at the Goodwill, right? Oh, we got a Batmobile. Thought maybe the hood would open up, but I don't think it does. Does it? No. G.I. Joe Action Soldier. G.I. Joe Action Soldier lunchbox. $19.99. I might pick that up. Oh look, right next to it we got a Rugrats pinball game. Value is kind of all over the place with this. Anywhere from $8 up to $25 is what I've seen them selling for. They want $2.99. It's G.I. Joe. I need to get it. I'll check him out. I don't know what that button does. Maybe makes him make noise. He definitely takes batteries. $19.96. I wonder what line he goes to. GC. Whoops. What's the GC stand for? Well, it turns out the GC stands for Grand Champions, but I have not seen one of this one sell in the last 90 days. I don't think I want it for my... I mean, you can always get it for like your, Planet of the Apes or something like that, figures or your 6-inch figures, but I'm just gonna leave it here. Looks like we got a reproduction Sesame Street playset. Man, I'll tell you what, these reproductions, the original one is built so sturdy. It's so solid, but like, this is like, I don't know, you can tell it's cheaper plastic. Let's just put it, I mean, it's still kind of sturdy, but it's definitely not built like the original. Well, I managed to squeak out a small score, a G.I. Joe Action Soldier lunchbox. So I thought this thing was pretty neat. I thought I'd be able to, use it as a container to hold all my G.I. Joe, my vintage G.I. Joe weapons and accessories. So nice little score here. Also, I've got another lunchbox that my buddy Keith gave me recently. Keith, if you're watching, man, I freaking love this lunchbox, bro. It is awesome. Thank you so much for this. And here's the best part, guys. Here is the best part. It actually has the thermos. How awesome is that? All right, guys, so I'm actually in the mood to go hit up a thrift store that we don't normally hit up. It is a Thrift Giant, but it's over in Irving. I don't normally hit this one up. So it's been a while. It's probably been close to a year since I've been here. So let's head that way and see if we can get some vintage toys on the scoreboard. All right. Got some Jurassic. Press and Pop Monster. An Iron Man. I ain't seeing anything cool, that's for sure. Oh, there's an Iron Man Funko Pop. An Amazon exclusive. What do they want for that? Is there a price tag on it? Oh, man. Oh, there it is, $5.99. All right, let me see how much he's worth. This might be a good flip. Well, unfortunately, that would be a big fat no. He's selling for about 10 to 12 bucks, and in some cases, that's also free shipping. How do people make any money on these things? Like if they're doing free shipping and only selling them for like 12 bucks. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll put them back. Oh, check out this dino. It's one of those dinos that are got like the feathers, because dinosaurs de-evolved into birds, The birds we see today were the former T-Rexes 65 million years ago. At least that's what they say. Ooh, we got some big boxes over here. What do we got in here? Some sort of action figure. There's a Spider-Man in there. Let's flip this box around. Hopefully we don't knock anything over. There's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Nothing on this side. Oh, wow, they want $70 for the box? No, thank you. Yeah, these boxes are all $70. I mean, they'd have to be completely filled with vintage toys for me to spend that kind of money on them. Oh, man, this Hulk wall hanger is badass. What do they want for that? Oh, $3.99? Yeah, I'm gonna grab that for $3.99. They got a Captain America too, but I'm not a big Cappy fan. But I do like Hulk. That is awesome. Oh look, we got a Miss Piggy here. Check on her. Miss Piggy stuff is oftentimes worth a little kiggity cash. But not this time around. She recently sold for $6, so I'll put her back. Well, the only thing I got out of there was this Hulk wall plaque, which I think is freaking amazing. So I've got a little collection of Hulk figures. So why don't we do a little show and tell? Man, that is a lot of green. That is a lot of green. So this is my Hulk collection. Some of these Hulk figures my buddy Keith also gave to me. So again, thanks Keith, I appreciate that. So, but this guy here I found in a thrift store. I got this one in a toy store. I found this one back here in a thrift store. I found this one in a thrift store. So I've got a little collection of Hulks here. So it looks really, they look really great in front of the wall plaque here. I'm gonna need to figure out a place to hang that. But yeah, that's my Hulk collection, guys. All right, so we've picked up a few small scores along the way, but we've got a lot more, several more thrift stores we're gonna hit up. So there's this other place in the area that I don't go to very often. I can't even remember the name of it. I think it just might be something like the Thrift Shop or something like that, but let's head over there. I know they typically have a really nice VHS selection, but maybe we'll find some toys on the shelves. So this store's toy section was pretty weak. So I'm just looking at VHS now, but check it out. I found a Superbook. So the cover is pretty beat, but the VHS is still intact. So Superbook Men of Faith. So I'm definitely gonna get this. I love Superbook cartoons. They are awesome. So I'll pick this up and take a look around and see if we find any other like cartoons and stuff. Oh, look, there's another one. Superbook Great Leaders. Sweet. All right, I got me 2 Superbooks. I know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm watching the Superbook. Let's see here. Has anyone in the comments out there in viewer land, have any of you actually seen Superbook cartoons? If you have, comment below whether or not you like Superbook, because I grew up on that stuff. My parents were pretty religious. We went to church all the time, and so I watched a lot of like Saturday morning cartoons. I watched the normal cartoons just like everybody else, but I watched Superbook as well. Gospel Bill was another one that I watched. Anybody remember the Gospel Bill show, or maybe another one called Joy Junction? That was another one I used to watch early on Saturday morning. Not really seeing anything else in here. Not in this section anyway. What are these? Let's see. Maybe these are some Superbooks. No, I have no idea what that is. And the Newborn King. Nope. Well, here's a few more VHS I think I'm going to pick up. So, Rescue Heroes Tidal Wave. I thought this one looked fun. Hockey's Rock and Roll Fights. So, some old school fights. And then Young Brave, which, check that out. Isn't that cool? It's like super cool. All right, so I'm going to grab those as well. I don't remember how much their VHS are, but I want to say they're like 50 cents each or something like that here. I've been to this place like one other, like, well, not one, maybe 2 or 3 other times, but I think their VHS are pretty cheap. Holy cow, I think I just hit the mother lode of Hanna-Barbera Bible store. So there was Daniel and Lionston, so we just got that one. David and Goliath, I've got that. Samson and Delilah, I do not have. Joseph and his brothers, I just picked that up. Joshua and the Battle of Jericho. All right, I don't have that one. David, British Champion. Kingfisher. What are these here? Evita. Oh, what's this? The Easter Story. I don't have that one either. All right, so we're gonna get a few more Hanna-Barbera. This one looks interesting. Oh, is this a cartoon? Oh, whoa. There we go, now it's in focus. I think it might be animated. Gray Eagle. One of the greatest Cheyenne warriors who ever lived. Oh man, I just started moving these out of the way. Oh, there's a cool one, Art and Comedy Festival. All right, I'm gonna get that, but check this out. Jonah. Jonah and the whale. Jonah and the great fish. All right, sweet. Oh man, there's Moses and the Nativity. And then what's this one over here? Mickey's Christmas Carol. Oh, no way. I don't have that on VHS. That's awesome. It says the Three Amigos on the front, but it's different inside. What is this thing? Learn to Presidents of the United States. Oh, that's interesting. I like the cover of it. Oh my God, this place has the best VHS selection. Look at all this stuff I got. Slapshot. I mean, oh my God. That is a classic right there. For those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you know I talk about this particular VHS quite a bit when I see it because it's so rare to find the holographic card in it. I learned about this from Laura Legends, which by the way, like we haven't seen a video from her in a long time. I saw she recently posted on Instagram that she was going to be making a video soon. So I think she had some health problems or something. But anyway, Laura was saying like it's really rare to find it with the holographic card. And I've found a few of them over the last few years with the card, but oftentimes, most of the time when I find this VHS, it looks just like this. It's missing the card. So if you ever see one with the card, grab it. Here's another good movie. If you haven't seen this, you should get this and check this out. It's now this was made back, I think, in the 1970s, late 70s maybe or something. Anyway, it shows you how the mainstream media really works. It's kind of like a comedy drama sort of thing, but a very, very interesting movie. Oh, I see they got another VHS case holder up here. I'll see how much they want for that, but I'm also gonna pick this up, The Wonderful World of Disney. It's a double feature, 3 on the Run and Race for Survival. I remember when these shows would be on TV back in the 80s. Dang, they want 20 bucks for this thing. That's a lot more than I'm used to paying. I've bought these things at St. Vinny de Paul for $3.50. So I'll probably pass on that at $20. Like I said, when I first walked into that store, their toy section sucked, man. It sucked donkey balls. It was horrible. I didn't even film anything, but holy cow. Talk about a VHS gold mine, baby. At least for me. You know, of course, none of those VHS are in mint condition or anything like that, but some of that stuff I really enjoy watching. I found that huge lot of Hanna-Barbera Bible story videos, which was freaking awesome. And I found a couple of Superbook VHS, which I love that cartoon. And yeah, so that was a good haul. You know, it was a good VHS haul. And the great thing is they only asked 50 cents. So I got like 16 videos, I think, for like $8 and plus tax or whatever. So I was pretty stoked about that. All right, guys, let's go hit up another thrift store. We got some vintage toys to find. Remember, at some point during the video, Thrifter Sean's going to hit me up. All right, let's see what we got. Fula. Do not know that character. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, what's this? Solder seam marks. Oh, this must be, is this like Disney? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there's a Power Ranger. That's cool. What year is that from? 2018. What do they want for that? Oh, $4. That doesn't seem like a bad deal. That looks like cheapy plastic, though. Got a couple of rays in the box. Looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Is this the Cabbage Patch that like, no. One of them has like its mouth, it was like banned or something like that because kids were putting their finger in its mouth and it had a mechanism in it that opened and closed and it was like crushing their fingers or something. Let's see, what do we got down here? What's this? It's a church. And maybe a toy and game store. And this Goodwill has some bags on the wall. Let's see if there's anything good in them. Doesn't look like it. Who's that? Oh, I thought maybe it was Christopher Columbus for a second. Looks like a pirate. Oh, there's a Donald Duck in there. He looks kind of old. It's a Mexican Donald Duck. I don't know what line he goes to specifically, but I actually have that figure. Check out these pieces. Those are kind of neat looking, man. They're like, kind of like gothic punk or something. Huh, let's see if those things are worth anything. Well, I couldn't find anything on them. But they look old, and they're very unique. I think I'm gonna get them. They want like $3 a piece for them. So $6, but I think somebody would be interested in those. I got more VHS, National Lampoon's Senior Trip. Gonna pick that one up too. Okay, so that was a new Goodwill. I had never been to that one before, and there wasn't a whole lot there for me, but those figurines were so interesting. Like I've never seen anything like that before. So I thought we'd take a little closer look and maybe you guys can help me out. Whoa, what are the Beatles doing in there? Actually, I scored these guys a few weeks ago and wasn't filming when I scored them, but I thought they were pretty cool. But these are the figurines that I just got from the Goodwill, and I think they look badass. Like, check this out. She got a big old booty, but and big lips. So yeah, I don't know. I've never seen these before. I have no idea who makes them. There's no markings on them whatsoever. So maybe you guys can help me out. Do you know who made these? And you know, I tried looking them up on eBay by taking a picture and uploading it to eBay, but I wasn't finding anything. I haven't done Google Lens yet, so I don't know. Maybe one of you guys want to take a picture of that and upload it to Google and let me know if you find anything. I'd be really curious to find out. All right, so I'm gonna hit up another thrift store that I haven't been to in over a year, and it's a little place called the Thrift Stop. Now, I've only been here one other time. My friend Keith told me about it, and I never announced the name in the video. The first and last video and only video I did of me shopping there, I didn't give out the name because I didn't want Carson to find out about it, but Carson has since found out. I think Keith told him about it or something like that. But I haven't been to this place in over a year, so let's go check it out. The last time I was there, they had like, it was kind of one of those thrift stores where it's privately owned, and it was like one of those ones where you get to dig for stuff. So let's go check it out. Hey guys, so I'm at this place called the Thrift Stop, and they got some cool stuff in here. Lots of stuff to like rummage through. So I'm excited about this, but they are this is Irving, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Irving at the corner of MacArthur and Shady Grove. So come check this place out. It's really unique. It's the type of thrift store that I love because everything's just kind of like randomly through here. And I love that part because you can dig, you know, you can get your hands dirty, you know? So, but anyway, let's see what they got. So I saw this guy through the window, the crash test dummy. So definitely gonna pick him up. And And then we got a window. There's the Baroness. Got some G.I. Joe in there. Oh, there is a foot soldier from TMNT. And check out this Mickey Mouse phone. How awesome is that? Super, super cool. And then what do we have over here? Oh, there's some more TMNT right there. Looks like we've got some Power Ranger stuff. And what is this right here? Oh, check him out. I've never seen that before. It's interesting. We got more guys over here. Oh, check out this old mask. Look at that thing. Wow. Oh, there's a Miss Piggy. Looks like Pocahontas. That Vader's pretty cool back there. Oh, and I'm kind of digging that Peter Pan too. Oh, we got some MLP over here. Oh, look, I think it's Charlie McCarthy. I think that's who that dummy is. Oh, wow, check this out. This must be like a controller for a PC. Ah, there's her VHS selection. Let's see if she's got any goodies over here. Oh, check this out. Are those little doors? I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. We got Rocky, Rocky 2. Charlotte's Web. There's a sealed Indiana Jones. That's cool. Platoon. True Lies. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's really popping out at me. And some of this stuff I actually already have. Let's see what. Oh, looky. It's our boy Buzz. Oh, whoa, check that thing out. Check that dude out. A dewback. Wow. $20. That is pretty awesome. So check these dolls out. So the owner of the shop here told me that she actually made all these herself. How cool is that? Creepy, man. This Annabelle is like pretty wild looking. Oh, we got some fun mugs over here. The Deadpool mug's pretty cool. Look, we got this little puppy sticking up out of the inside of the cup. Oh, look at this Hulk plush. How neat is that? It looks kind of old too. I don't know. Might not be, but it looks and feels old.
One of these.
Ah, one of those.
You know what it's called?
I don't know what those, but I know, yeah, it gets real big when you pull it. Yeah.
This one's huge.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dang. Where'd you find that at?
At a yard sale.
At a yard sale?
Yeah.
That is cool. There's a Chucky and the guy from Saw. What's his name?
Billy.
Billy, yeah. Wow, look at that. Those are cool. So this is kind of like your back room where you kind of store stuff.
Yeah,
and
I made them too.
You made these too?
Uh-huh.
Wow. How long did it take you to make those?
It didn't take me long. Well, I found bits and pieces here and there so I could put it together, like his body form.
Yeah.
I just found the body form at a yard sale for $50. And then I bought the mask from Party City, that Halloween City place.
Yeah.
And then I had to make the head in there because it didn't have a head.
So you kind of like stuffed the mask with something.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you did a great job with it.
And then I had found that jumpsuit at a yard sale, and it all came together.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
And then what's inside of him is one of those life-size Barbies.
Oh, really? You got creative.
Yeah.
Oh, she made that headless horseman. Very awesome. This place is cool. All right, guys, here's the deal. While I was at the thrift stop, which I picked up that awesome do-back, we'll do a show and tell here in just a second, but Thrifter Sean sent me a text message and sent over some photos of some vintage 1980s toys, a very popular line, a fantastic line of toys that I've never seen in the thrift store before, and told me that he wasn't picking them up and that if I wanted them, I could come get them. And I'm like, dude, I'm like an hour away. He's basically like, well, then you better haul ass over here before someone else gets them. So we've got to leave now and head to Plaza Thrift. But before we do that, let's do a little show and tell with this awesome do-back. Oh my God, look at the size of this monstrosity. Holy cow, guys. It fits 12-inch figures. Unfortunately, I don't have any 12-inch Stormtroopers. I used to, but I sold them in my yard sale a little while back. So now I'm gonna have to look or keep an eye out for some 12-inch Stormtroopers. But oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. I think it's missing its harness. You can see the little holes where it would have went in, but it's actually 32 inches from head to tail. I also picked up this crash test dummy dude. Not from the original, he's not vintage, he's not from the original crash test dummy line. I actually have some of those figures right here. So this is what the original crash test dummies look like. So I've got Bull and I've got Spare Tire. So I've got these, but you can see he's, you know, not from that line, but still really cool. And I think it was like 99 cents. So but the do-back, oh my gosh, like so stoked to have this thing in my collection, man. It is freaking awesome. All right. We don't have any time to waste. We got to get in the car and we got to race over to Plaza Thrift before somebody walks into the store and finds these things just sitting there in the glass case. That's where they are. They're in the glass case. They're out for everybody to see. And we got to get there and get them before someone else does. All right, guys, we got to hurry. There ain't no time to waste. Oh, damn. I think somebody beat me to it. Alright, check out those figures. I really don't have any interest in any of these. I've got that Arnold already. But I can't believe they were still here. He's on that jazz, man. He's on the jazz. He's on the jazz, man. He's on the jazz. We got some vintage toys. I know I'm kind of paying up for them a little bit, you know, but they're Thundercats, man. How often do you see Thundercats at the thrift store? Not that often. So I found them a couple other times, but it was just like in big bins, but not like Thundercats. It was kind of like the bad guys. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited about it. All right, let's see if maybe there's like some other stuff like hiding around here, maybe in baggies, because if there's vintage toys there could be some vintage toys in the baggies or maybe even on these shelves. So we'll take a look. Oh, look at this. Some sort of bat. Oh, he's missing the wings. All right. Time to look in the bags. Who's this guy? Looks like he's like some sort of green beret or something. So far, not really seeing anything else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in these bags. Score, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you, Thrifter Sean. So let's do some show and tell. All right, gang, this is my Thundercats collection. So this Lion-O right here, this is the one that we just picked up at Plaza Thrift. Now, he is a variant from the one that I already had. So you can see this Lion-O has the orange paw and he's got the orange hair. And this Lion-O has the red hair. And if he actually had his paw, it would be red as well. So I've got a variant there, which is awesome. I also picked up Moss Man, which this was a pretty nice looking Moss Man, I thought. He was like $10. I paid up on Lion-O. He was like $24, I think it was, $24. So definitely more than I wanted to pay for him, but I couldn't not get him, you know? So I did pay up on him, and then I paid $12 for Panthro. So this was the Panthro I picked up at Plaza Thrift as well. So we've got Mamut over here. That's Mumra's dog. Here's Mumra. And then here's Mumra as well. So this Mumra I actually found in a thrift store in a big box of vintage toys. Like it was like one of the very first big scores I ever had out thrifting. It was a large box. I think I paid like $40 for it, and it had a bunch of vintage 80s and 90s toys in it, and the Mumra was in there. Now the headdress was not. I ended up picking up the headdress on eBay, but how cool is he? And then we've got Ratar over here, and then we've got Tigra in the back, and then we've got Monkeyin, and we've got Jackalman, and we've got Sly over here. This was actually, when I was a kid, the very first figures I had out of this line was that Lion-O, the orange-haired one, and Sly. And then I ended up getting Monkeyin and Jackalman and Tigra. Actually, I think my brother got Tigra, and I think he got Tigra and Panthro, if I remember. So we shared toys when we were kids. But anyway, we had quite a few of these figures. One of the figures I did not have as a kid was Mumra. So I didn't have these figures because, I mean, look at him. He looks like a demon, and my parents were pretty religious, so they were like, if you bring that in the house, you're gonna bring demons along with it, you know? So like I wasn't allowed to have anything that looked demonic, you know? But I did have the Thundercats, and Monkeyin was actually one of my favorite figures as a kid. So, but man, guys, how awesome is this score? What an epic vintage toy hunt adventure. Thank you guys so much for coming along this toy hunt with me. And thank you so much for, just being a subscriber and watching all my videos. It really means a lot to me. And I love, interacting with you guys in the comments section. If you'd like to step that up a notch, by the way, and you'd like to interact with me on a more deeper level, come join my Goodie Wheel gang. The way you get into the Goodie Wheel gang is you purchase a t-shirt or a hat. There is a store, the 80s Toys Rock store is just below this video. Purchase a hat or a t-shirt, and I'll send you a link to come join our private Facebook group. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.